What is up? How's it going? Welcome. BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto community, Blue Crew, and all the communities out there. Guys, welcome to another late night DLT live stream. Let me know how the volume is coming through, you guys, the vocal, everything else. I know my guy's leaning a little bit here. There we go. We got the tiger leaning sideways. Starting off the stream. But guys, we are trying out a new platform tonight. We are trying out this conference type of platform called meet.jitsi or jit.c, right? And it's Jitsi. Built on the Akash network, AKT, the Akash decentralized cloud marketplace. Pretty cool to see this open source project building on the unstoppable cloud. So we'll probably be sharing the link to this conference thing if anybody wants to join in on this Friday night and be hanging out with the Blue Crew here. Guys, shout out to each and every one of y'all. Let me put the invite link in there. Doing a little bit of a Berserker-esque type of stream tonight. Shout out to Berserker. Awesome YouTube channel. Such a great channel bringing together the communities. We're trying out this new decentralized open source conference meeting tool right here. Meet Jitsi. Feel free to jump on in. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if the volume is coming through. Should be coming through just fine. Alex Eat saying G, Casper, API 3, Hbar. Those all sound fantastic, my man. I've just been accumulating and continuing to accumulate XRP. You know me, I'm super excited for that Ledger City. And I've actually just made a post recently that now I'm starting to accumulate XRP to commit to the side for getting LCC. Right? Because since there's not really going to be an airdrop, you will be allotted a certain amount of LCC for your two minimum payments, two small payments that you make. But aside from that, it's not listed on any exchange. Looks like they're just going to be supporting self-custodial wallets for now, so not exchanges for LCC. I'm sure in the future more information with that will come if they will have, you know, exchanges that support them, maybe like BitTrue or something like the Uphold, or, you know, anything going on the Xumm wallet, the DEX, right? The Xumm DEX that's there. But for now, until it's able to purchase, I'm just putting aside a certain amount of XRP, because once the game does start, you will be able to acquire LCC with the use of, you know, fiat or XRP. So I'm putting a side amount of XRP to spend on my building and to get Ledger City game. Switch Pod, what's up? You are good. Shout out to you, man. Thanks for tuning in. Those are for the Ledger citizens out there. I don't know, man. I'm excited to talk strategy with y'all and try to figure out more and more of how we can be prepared for this type of thing, which looks to have some tremendous potential. But let's go to the charts, guys. Welcome on a Friday night. Cheers to y'all. Crypt Talk XRP. Just once again, thanks for hitting the likes, letting the YouTube algos know that we are partying here with the Blue Crew on a Friday night talking about crypto. And I want to say thank you to all the recent support on the channel, you guys. We've gotten past 2,800 subscriber. What about Adam, sir? We love Adam here, man. We've talked about Adam day in, day out for, I don't know, about almost 2 years, a year and a half or so. With the Adam and Cosmos ecosystems, we are very big fans. But it's funny now, word of mouth is happening. You know, what's going on with Adam? What's going on with Adam? Well, we were talking about this crypto when it retraced down to that $20 range, right? We were saying this could make legends, right? Seeing it at a deep retracement zone. We'll even show you the chart that we had at the time. Hopefully it's still there. I think it is, though. Guys, shout out to the Blue Crew. And Mitch D, here's a wrench too, my man. Please use it wisely. SwitchPod and Mitch D, welcome to the Blue Crew. We have a hell of a crew here. Thanks for participating in the chat. And thanks for all the support out there to everybody in the crypto space. You guys are amazing. Always grateful here, you guys. You guys know how to YouTube. You guys know how to work. And let the algos know out there that we're having a good time with the Blue Crew. So right here with Cosmos, we were right there. You can see the circle that we had right here. Went down to as low as about $20, and then we got that nice pivot towards the upside. So logically, some people are taking some freaking profits, right? They 2x'd in such a short order. So now where can it consolidate? I could possibly see it coming back down to either $32, or the buying pressure is so strong that we continue towards the upside from here. But we do have room to go sideways or to go down even lower, like something like $35, right? But that's the short term. Super long term, very, very bullish on the Atom and Cosmos ecosystem in general. We've been hanging out with the Blue Crew here, talking about Cosmos ecosystem, talking about its relation, what it's building with the inter blockchain communication layer, and that inter blockchain communication layer possibly having connections with the Interledger protocol, because projects on Cosmos have relations with Interledger protocol. Hell, Cosmos itself has relations with Interledger protocol, right? They did a presentation at the ILP summit, and what we've seen so far, Interledger protocol is a clear leader in being used for ISO 20022, right? It won the major hackathon. Mojaloop did a hell of a presentation for it. So the BIS, Swift, Federal Reserve, and many others have decided on Mojaloop, and Interledger protocol is the winner of the ISO 20022 hackathon, showing Interledger is a force to be reckoned with. So these projects that have connections to Interledger protocol, we got our eyes on the prize. That is for sure. And guys, by the way, any Jolly Green Giants in the chat, those are the green wrenches, the members of the channel. I've updated significantly the emojis, and actually kind of created like a level up system with the emojis. So, or no, the badges. So you'll start off with an Interledger protocol badge, and then you'll get, in your first or second month, after your first or second month, you'll get a small green giant, and then your continual support, month after month, your green giant will evolve to a bigger one. Kind of trying to make it fun for these members who support the Blue Crew, support the channel so much. So just wanted to spread that piece of news right out there. Only got a handful now, man, but the support just means so much, and thanks for anybody who becomes a wrench to the channel. Starting off hot. Already, what, 6, 7 in the first couple of days. That's amazing. Thank you guys so much for your support. As always, I'm not a pro trader. I'm not a financial advisor, and I'll never tell you what to do. So Cosmos, we've been liking Cosmos, but I don't know if I'm chasing the pump here. It went up 59% in the past 30 days. Does it have room to grow? Is it the year of Cosmos? Looks like it, but there could be a deep retracement very soon. We'll just have to wait and see. We'll see how strong this bullish momentum is going to carry Cosmos, but we were accumulating at the lows. So at this point, it's either trying to take profits or, holding on and seeing where it can go from here in the long term, despite the, any recent volatility. IrisNet, happy to see IrisNet doing well. Major pop for IrisNet in the past 48 hours. It went from 8 cents all the way up to about 14 cents. Great little breakout here for the IrisNet token. Definitely very long on this one as well. One of the OGs of that Cosmos ecosystem, Ion, has been killing it. The Osmosis governance token, or side project token, or community driven token, has been killing it in terms of price movement. Great to see Songbird going from $13, you guys, up to close to 20 cents now. Shout out to the Songbird holders out there and people who were accumulating when other people were scared, right? SwitchPod, all good, man. Welcome to the Blue Crew. Animal54, yo. What's up, Animal54? Guys, thanks for the 7 viewers, the 7 likes. You guys are amazing. So here, I'm going to share this with the chat. And feel free to jump on in, anybody who wants to hang out on a Friday night and talk some crypto. If not, you guys know I can ramble on and ramble on. Just love hanging out with the Blue Crew and talking crypto. Let's support a crypto, built on a blockchain project, built on the AkashNet, right? Jitsi, right here. So let's see. If anybody joins, that would be cool. If not, it's all good. But Jitsi, let's check it out once again. So, Jitsi, still experimental Christmas project, decentralized open source video conference application Jitsi, Meet Jitsi, powered by AkashNet, running a fraction of the cost of AWS. Isn't that fantastic? Right? So then Jitsi, this is their Twitter, more secure, more flexible, and completely free video conferencing. Then you would go to Meet Jitsi right here, and you could set up to do video conferences. Right? Pretty cool. Showing the power of AkashNet. Its many use cases as a decentralized cloud marketplace, so we're supporting it. Trying to run a little space. Once again, the link is in the chat if you guys want to join the Jitsi and hang out and talk some crypto. If not, I'll just keep going. We're going to check out some charts here. Appreciate everybody who tuned on in. Shout out to the Blue Crew. Shout out to the Green Giants out there. 8 viewers, 7 likes. You guys are awesome. Want Kava 9 release and IBC gang so bad. Kava, one of the cryptos we're definitely very bullish on. Scott Stewart, I think CEO of Kava. Excited, right? He's just saying more builders. Here we go. Yes, Kava, Hard Protocol, and Kava Swap could be some really good accumulation times for these types of cryptos. If you're bullish on the overall Cosmos ecosystem, this is one of those crucial partners that is joining IBC very soon. Sort of on the same level. I wouldn't say the same level, but I am kind of bullish on Kava and viewing it like a Luna, right? Super low supply. Awesome use case, bringing interledger solutions to the inter-blockchain communication. Just seeing what the potential of that could be. It's going to be out of this world. Under $500 million total cap. I do believe it can get to $1 billion, $2 billion in the future. I'm not saying super short term. I do expect a big year though for Kava. So very bullish on Kava, and then Kava Swap. If you believe in the Kava effect, Kava Swap might be appealing as well. Super low supply, looking like it's at a low, right? We'll check out both Kava and Kava Swap. Let me see. All right, all right. Nobody wants to jump in. I get it. It's all good. The bullish crypto sniper. We are blessed by the presence of a green giant here, you guys. A jolly green giant, that is. By the way, man, I was just announcing earlier, we've added new emojis to the jolly green giants. So, you guys, and there's also a level up for your badges now, bullish crypto snipers. So, the longer you're supporting the channel, your badges will evolve to eventually be a true ferocious green giant. The next badge after this interledger protocol badge will be a small little green giant, a small little baby green giant, and then your green giant will get bigger. Your badge, your green giant badge, will get bigger in time. So we've updated the emojis, we've updated the badges. Should be some fun for the green giants. And once again, guys, thanks for the support. Already got about 7 green giants in the past 2 days. You guys are amazing, man. Thanks for the strong support from the Blue Crew and the Green Giants. Sorry, brother, I'm working at the moment. SwitchPod, you're all good. Alex D Vlogs. Yo, Alex D Vlogs, if you want to jump in on this, man, feel free. I'm trying out a decentralized open source project powered by the AkashNet. It's a video conferencing project, so I'm trying to hang out with some cool people here. Here's the link if you guys want to join in. Alex D Vlogs. Hopefully you're having an awesome night wherever you are, man. If you want to jump on, talk some Gala, talk some XRP, talk some Town, just hang out. Feel free to jump on in, bro. So Kava here, we had the breakout. We came back and retested Started working our way towards the upside yet again for Kava. So where is it going to go from here? Is it going to create a little channel that it just goes down to about 396? We dip under $4 for just a second. I do still have expectations that we will see a $6 Kava sometime soon. Bullish Crypto Sniper. He's loving the green giant. Green giant emojis. It's pretty fun, right? Yeah, I guess I just had to do it to really start understanding what I can do with it later. We can definitely make it really beneficial for members in the future. I'm trying to figure out a way. I don't know if you guys have any suggestions, and you know, the green giants would be great to suggest this as well. I'm trying to find out a way to kind of do it like an NFT type of thing, where if you're a green giant or a member of this channel, maybe there's benefits over time for being early and for being, you know, for just being a, you know, a member in general, right? How we can create maybe a yield out of this for you guys, right? How can we make, aside from the content, you guys getting rewarded in content, what if you guys got rewarded in GDLT token or something like that, right? Appreciate the 7 viewers, the 8 likes, but just a food for thought. Just really excited about having, you know, different colored wrenches and kind of just having this variety in color is pretty cool in the stream. So that's Kava. Let's look at Kava Swap. This is on Uniswap apparently, so we can't even check out Kava Swap. What was it? Yeah, it was oh, SWP. That's what it is. Oh, it's with a space. Yeah, this could be trying to catch a low right here. Daily looks a little bit bearish though. But let's go a little bit short term. Let's see what the shorter term looks like here. If we start to pivot here for Kava Swap, we could have a good chance of trying to revisit $2 again in the future. And we're talking about this as a pre-IVC enabled investment here. Kava Swap can start probably getting a lot more exposure, right? Imagine logging in with your Kepler wallet to Kava, right? If you already enjoy using, you know, the Cosmos ecosystem and enjoy the user experience they provide, enjoy using Osmosis Zone, enjoy using SwiftChain.finance, enjoy using CoinSwap.market, then you're probably going to be enjoying what Kava's bringing to the game here with its DeFi application. Hard protocol. Guys, shout out to the Blue Crew. What's up, everybody? Once again, I shared a link to a little... Oh, there's Alex D Vlogs. What's up, dude? Can you hear me? Hello, Alex D Vlogs. Oh. Wait. You gotta unmute. Yo, what's up? I hear you, man. Here, let me turn down the music. We got Alex D Vlogs on the live stream here, you guys. Shout out to Alex D Vlogs. What's up, Alex D? I'm waving to you, dude. I'm waving to you. Wait, what do I do? How do I can hear you, I think, Alex D. Oh. Okay. Here, let me figure out how we could set the mic here. Hello. There we go. Alex. Hey, what's up, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, let me just make sure the live stream can hear me as well. Can everybody hear us on the live? Alex, say what's up.
I can hear you.
Okay.
I don't know if yeah, I don't have access to the YouTube anymore. Going through this channel, so.
Oh, it's okay.
Your live stream is working anymore.
No, you're all good, Alex D. How's it going, man? Guys, we got Alex D Vlogs, awesome XRP YouTuber, Gala YouTuber, Townstar YouTuber. The guy's just been in the game for a good bit. He's finally gotten past 1,000 subscribers, and yeah, he's just a hell of a personality in the Blue Crew and in the XRP community. So shout
Don't
out.
don't raise my ego up than it already is.
Oh man,
It's too high already.
and still no fucking pop.
I can't believe it. It's already over a year on this lawsuit and nothing.
I know what's going on, man.
Terrible.
I know. I when do you think it's gonna end? Do you think it's gonna end January? You think it's gonna end April? People are saying January, April, or till the very fucking end.
I think it's gonna be to the fucking end. To be honest with you, I think it will be because I'm like you. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a XRP holder for life, right? And all of the shit that's happened in the last 3 years that I've been it myself, it's been crazy. And um, all the dates that I've been looking at, like the November 5th was a huge date, right? November the 5th of November, or whatever. That date came and gone, and all these dates have come and gone, and nothing. It's terrible. So yeah, till the very end.
Yeah, it's gonna probably be till the bloody end. I saw your video earlier and I just started laughing because it's so true, man. Like, even though we think it's gonna happen soon and there's this discovery date happening in early January that people are excited about. Like there's always some just BS that keeps pushing it further back. It's just always some freaking BS that just keeps pushing back the explosion of XRP, man.
Yeah. So what I'm doing now is I'm playing Gala, keeping myself busy,
Nice.
trying to understand flare farms, and I've staked like my XFi and all that stuff, and getting some passive income. So that'll keep me happy until XRP pops, right?
Yeah, and I'm interested to hear more about yeah, what got what do you think of this whole play to earn avenue? Do you think it's going to be the thing this year like DeFi was for last year?
Yeah, I think so. I think Gala with this the marketing and the stuff that's happening with Gala. If they don't do anything really shortly in the next quarter, then it'll likely be like again another NFT year. But if they turn on the switches and they turn on games like Legacy and Walking Dead and Last Expedition,
Oh man.
then then we're gonna be in a like a play to earn type environment for like a couple of years. Like it's a new Blizzard, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, totally, man. And what if they just start snowballing the release of these games? What if at first it just took them forever to release a game and then eventually they just get to a point where it's like they got a game a month or a game every few months that they're just releasing?
Well, if they're making money, yeah, they could do that, right?
Right,
But
exactly.
they're making so much money right now, Gala. It's just insane. I've been talking about these Curry shoes that I bought. I spent like an enormous amount of money for myself to get these freaking Curry shoes.
Right.
Nothing. There was like, it was basically rug pulled me on the Curry shoes. So it's like terrible.
Oh man, but have you tried Miranda's out yet? What do you think of
Yeah,
Miranda's?
I've tried Miranda's. I think it's a very good game. I have an exemplar, right? And I'm more looking forward to Legacy because I got a land in Legacy, and so
Oh, right.
I want to play that game. But yeah, Miranda's, you're. Uh, it's funny. I bought my exemplar, and they gave me two exemplars instead of one. So I was like, all happy I had like two exemplars.
Right.
But am I ever gonna? I can't play like two exemplars at the same time, right? So, so it's terrible. I gave one away to my brother-in-law, and he still doesn't understand it. Like this play to earn type thing. I
Hey,
Christmas
you
vacation
you might have
teaching him.
you might have given him some good money there. What if he sells his exemplar like down the line for some
Uh,
good amount of gala, right?
I gave this guy so much shit. I gave him like a exemplar. I gave him like Algorand for like
Right.
I said it was for my nephew, right? I said this is for my nephew, but my nephew's not 16, so he can't hold it. And so
So
I gave it to him, right?
so we got the Captain Redbeard live in the chat here. What's up,
What's
Captain
up?
Redbeard? Give us a
What's
sound
good,
check
you
here,
guys?
dude.
Check, 1, 2. Can you hear me?
1, 2,
Everything
1,
sound
2.
good?
Dude, great. Loving it. So yeah, guys, we're trying this platform. It's called Jitsi. It's built on AkashNet. You guys know I'm a big AKT, Akash Network type of guy, decentralized cloud, and having this open source project building on top of it. Love it. So far so good using it. But what's up, guys? What's good? What's going on, Captain Redbeard?
Nothing much, man. I'm just, I don't do the whole gaming thing. I'm kind of standoffish about that. But I do play Blankos, and I think it's fun. I'm trying to get into it. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to do the whole NFT collection stuff. But yeah, I'm just work my day job and hodl as much as I can type of guy.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing too. The discovery, like you were saying, leads to more discovery, and you never know when it ends, and it could drag on forever. So,
man,
I I don't know how long you've been at Redbeard, but I mean, like, if you're a hodler, you got to be a hodler for life. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're in it, and it can last another 3 years, 3 to 5 years. We don't know, right? There's no one knows.
Right.
Unless you're like Brad Garlinghouse's nephew or something, maybe.
So guys, I just want to shout out everybody in the chat. Thank you so much for tuning in, y'all. We got some new Blue Crew members today, and we got the Green Giants unleashing the last couple of days. And just want to shout out Alex D Vlogs and Captain Redbeard. We got 2 YouTubers here as well. I mean, they're men, outside of this. They're doing their hard work and jobs. It's not that they're only YouTubers, but they're part of the XRP community here, and they're contributing in their unique ways as well. Captain Redbeard, pretty diversified, and makes crypto music too. So, any updates
it's
on that,
fun.
by the way?
Huh?
Any updates on the music, man?
Yeah, I'm working on something with a group of people that is going to be pretty cool. That's going to be coming out pretty soon. I'm waiting on some equipment to come in, and then that'll come out. And then of course once I get my equipment in, not only can I contribute to what this group is working on, but I'm also going to start contributing more to me personally and the music that I make on my own. So yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Do you play any music? You play instruments or anything like that?
Yeah, I play guitar, and I can play drums. I can hold a beat, I can kick a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, but
nice.
I can't dissect my brain and lead an entire band. But yeah, I can get on there and strum, a little bit and tap a little bit. And I've tried the violin and cello, and it's just the string. Those I can't get the hang of it. So I kind of dropped those, but. I play instruments. It's fun.
That's awesome, man. And yeah, on Twitter, you're Crypto Stoic, right? And you kind of give some cool heads ups on cryptos out there as well.
Yeah, I'm a big philosophy buff. I like life lessons and morals, and I like, I respect freedom and people's choices to do what they want to do, and that's where a lot of the Stoic philosophy comes into play, and that ancient Greek, Roman philosophy that I like to study. And so yeah, I use it in my own life, and then I also apply it to other people's lives, and I reflect on their lives, and then I see how it applies to me, and so I learn that way too. Philosophy is a great thing. I think everybody should research philosophy. I really do.
Where do you see this happening, Redbeard? We were talking, how do you think it's going to be this January 4th date, April, summer, or till the very end?
It depends on what price point we're talking about.
The first boom, first pop.
First pop to like the $13 target?
Like $10, yeah.
I think March.
March.
I don't think the end of January. I hope the end of January. I pray for the end of January, but yeah, I think according to my TA and what I've seen, I think March. But
that'd be interesting.
It's TA, they control the markets. They do whatever they want to do. So at the end of the day, you can't even really rely on TA anymore.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, yeah, it's such a small market cap at the end of the day too, right? With $2 trillion, like sometimes the chart just looks so damn perfect, and then some BS comes out from the Fed or Elon or whatever many factors there are out there. So you know, but that's why we know these projects. We just keep holding on and accumulating, you know, things like Gala, and just knowing that there's going to be more games coming out. They're still building. Just because it went down doesn't mean the project is dead, right? Just because a lot of these cryptos, I mean, I still think there's a really strong momentum that's going to be coming. I think it's just the next wave before the continuation of this bullish cycle, which I still think we're in. I still believe we are in a bullish cycle.
I think we're in a bull.
I don't think that was the peak that we experienced at the beginning of 2021. I think the story continues in 2022, man.
No way, dude. What we went through in 2020 was just the beginning. I mean, and that was without the sports exposure with the MLB and the NFL and the NBA with the crypto arena, and that was just the beginning. That was the tip of the iceberg. It really was.
Yeah, like, I mean,
it's gonna make 2020 look like poop.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Alex.
No, do you guys hear that Shaquille O'Neal set up like a Shaq.eth website? Like, he can get like a donations in ETH now because he has this Pay ID or something called Shaq.eth.
Yeah, Pay ID. Isn't that Ripple?
No, that's not Ripple, is it?
Well, Pay ID, what became like a lawsuit thing, a copyright thing with some company in Australia or whatever, and then they changed it to PayString, right? Music is too loud. Okay, I got you guys. I got you. Thanks for the heads up.
I don't even hear music.
No, it's all
good.
I
don't either.
I'm trying to like mesh it with our convo to keep the beat up, but people are like, dude, the music is too loud. Got it, Shane. Thank you guys so much for the feedback there. But so what's up with Shaquille O'Neal? He's creating NFTs now or something?
No, I'm just joking. Well, my brother told me he created a Shaq.eth.
I'll be right back.
Kind of website.
Cool, Redbeard. Yes, Channing Smithson, Global ID is Greg Kidd's company, and you guys know we love Greg Kidd and his portfolio, that Hard Yaka portfolio. It's led us to a lot of good projects, and Global ID looking like it's making more of a presence in the crypto space. It's partnered with Solana, has partnerships with Uphold, obviously straight up collaborations with Ripple. Very excited to see what happens here with Global ID, and it's just funny how the world is shifting more and more to a demand for like a digital identification that can verify everything for you, so you don't have to be like holding tons of papers or having to sift through emails or whatever BS to pull out your verification for a certain thing. And you guys know the type of verification I'm talking about, that, you know, everybody just cares about right now in the real world, whether you are, you know, have the you know, the jabs or whatever.
Yeah, I mean cash is never going to go away. I think there's always going to be someone that's going to want a dollar bill, right? Whether it's a collectible or whatever. I think by that time it will be like 50 years down the line when cash is like destroyed or whatever, but because everything's all digital. But you know what I mean? Like that's what I think.
Yeah, I agree. It's going to take people a while to transition over to it. You know, I think the introduction to the transition is pretty much over, but the transition of cash to crypto is it'll take a while. But
well, what do you think?
If you're in it now, there's nothing, you know. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no worries. What do you guys think of with like CBDCs and what this whole end game for central banks and what they're trying to do to make CBDCs to combat with things like, because we know XRP is completely different from something like a BTC. They want to be working with these central banks, right? They released like a recent CBDC paper and whatnot, so they're on board with whatever these banks want to be doing in terms of combating with Bitcoin, or, you know, trying to avoid using proof of work as like the future of the financial system, right? So what do you guys think of these CBDCs that are coming? They're coming in 2022 supposedly, and, you know, obviously probably going into 2023 most likely, given the way things have been going and how everything just keeps slow to a crawl in terms of advancements. What do you guys think?
Will it be like all countries on the CBDC, or just like maybe a handful at first?
So,
or will they say like immediately every country's in
them.
CBDC? I know endgame, yes, but I mean, like, are they going to be like Okay, 5 countries first, like Japan, Europe, and Britain, and all these, and like Canada. Is that how that's gonna go, or do we know?
I think they'll do it all when they're ready. To be honest with you, just like China, they rolled theirs out because they were ready. They were ahead of the game. They were ahead of the ball game, and they. Wow, I don't know about head of the. I'm not going to get into the politics of it, but anyway, they rolled theirs out. Jamaica, or not Jamaica, but wait, is it Jamaica? The sand dollar? What
Yeah.
Caribbean? Yeah, okay. So the sand dollar they got rolled out. Venezuela, they're using Bitcoin, which whatever. But they now have made a regulation legally letting people trade, take Bitcoin for goods and services. So I mean, they've kind of used that as their CBDC, which is kind of dumb in my opinion. But I think each country will just do it when they're ready, and the results will just be the same. The end game will be to be interoperable with XRP and be able to make those cross-border connections between countries. I also think it's a catch-22 as well, because then you have the political side of it, and you have now every transaction is tracked. So is it just control of monetary? You can buy what you want, when you want, how you want, because we can flip the switch on your digital account anytime we want.
Right.
Yeah, with a digital wallet, a cold storage wallet, you have the advantages of looping that peer to peer. But what happens when you have to go to the Walmart to go buy your groceries, or you have to go to the gas station to buy gas, and that peer to peer isn't there? I don't know. So it's a catch-22. You kind of just have to, but that's why I think it'll be a phase. I think all that stuff will be worked out, like what you said. I guess the time frame of 50 years by the time we stop using cash. That's what I think.
Yeah, and it's just interesting because I'm trying to figure out what's this new system going to look like? What's this digital financial system they're talking about? And what's it going to look like? Is it going to be pegged to a certain value? Are we finally just going to print to oblivion and then reset, start off? Finally, it's just all about scarcity. Scarcity
Yes.
of these fiats, scarcities of everything, of all these tokenized things. Everything will be tokenized. Everything will have its own scarcity or inflationary mechanism that we are all very aware of. Like, it's just a crazy world that we're going into. And with CBDCs, the way I'm seeing it is, it's the bank's like ultimate, like, kind of calling card, I guess, with ISO 20022 is that, yeah, they'll tell merchants like, hey, if you don't accept, you can accept whatever you want, but you have to convert it into CBDC, and through that conversion, we're able to trace that transaction no matter what.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and that's how they could do it. And so merchants, they'll say, yeah, we accept Doge, we accept Safe Moon, or whatever coin you want to use. It's a community-based token, one that you think has real utility. It's an influencer token. Use whatever. We're converting it to a CBDC, and it's traceable anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Use your airline points.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's gonna be yeah, so just trying to understand more about these CBDCs, because I think it's going to really affect people who are invested in crypto, and just trying to figure out how to prepare ourselves for something like that. Is XRP the best preparation for something like that, since we feel like it'll glue these CBDCs so that it won't have like crazy volatility the way that non-ISO 20022 compliant cryptos would?
Yeah, definitely. I think so.
I think it would even be better than the other ISO 20022 tokens, because that's the transition, that's the bridge. So why would you want to have to buy an asset that you have to cross and travel through, when you can just buy the one that connects it all?
I
funny,
think,
like,
sorry, I just want to say this really quick. I think of XRP like using the internet. We're all on top of this internet protocol, and that's the way I see that. Like, what the agreement of these central banks and regulators has been, is like XRP is like the value of internet. It is the internet of value, right? So using XRP is like just a given, the same way it's a given when we log on through any device of using the internet, right? But sorry, go on, Alex D.
No, I was just listening to you. I there wasn't even paying attention to what I was gonna last say, but I was just thinking like back in the day, like I would say like 20 years ago, I was in college, starting my first year, right? And well, actually, maybe like a little bit older than that now, 23, 24. And, and I'm thinking back then it was like everyone wanted to get into Google, right? The internet, right? And I was on the chat lines for the first time, right? And all that was exciting. And how much money that people have made from then to now. Imagine that's the kind of money that we're going to be making from now to 20 years from now. It's just amazing to me.
It is. It is. It gets you hyped. It gets you bullish, and
Oh, you're gonna get me hype. I'm tired.
It gets me hyped. Just you hearing that, I'm like, yeah, dude, I feel the same way. I'm hyped up. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to fast forward
tonight, Alex.
3 to 5 years from now, I'm ready to just fast forward and just be like, boom, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
How old are you, Redbeard?
I'm turning 30. Is today the 7th? I'm turning 30 tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
You're so young. So young, man.
Yeah.
How old are you, G?
Oh, I'm 31. I'm going on 32 in a bit.
You're so old. You're so young.
Man, you're an old one, huh?
I don't feel old. I don't feel that way. But
I'm 43, turning 44, and I'm like, I'm just so old now.
I feel like I'm caught in the middle. I feel like I want to still be a kid, but I don't want my friends that are my age to judge me on my certain actions or projects that I work on or this or that. And I'm at that midlife. It's just kind of
right.
Hey, I'm
You're
having 31, G, you said? 31?
Yeah, I'm 31. I'm having my own little midlife thing where I'm revisiting things I used to do when I was a young kid. I'm like, I want to get a game. I want to get a Game Boy Color, and then get a Pokemon Red and just play the shit.
I did that last year.
Yeah,
I did that last year, and I bought Duke Nukem. That was my favorite Game Boy game, dude. I bought the purple one.
Yeah, bro.
The purple clear where you could see the electronics on the inside. I had the battery pack, the light that went over top of it, dude. I had the whole fucking package.
My wife bought this Nintendo emulator thing. It's like a little toy Nintendo,
right?
And it had like Super Mario Brothers 1 on it. And I was a dominant. I played that game forever. I knew how to do everything. I'm playing it now. I'm all like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm like dying on the first enemy. I was like, what the fuck? I'm so dumb.
Oh, I
like those. Those are cool too.
Just the breaking news: Songbird has broken through the 20-cent barrier. Here, we're going into the 20s now, going from 13 cents to 20 cents. Man, let's go, Songbird. Man, let it rise, man. Let it rise.
Rip it.
But yeah, man, it's just funny playing. And then I look at it as collector's items now too, because they're so old to me, and I'm like, but they're still fun. Like it would still be cool to like. I mean, people are into fucking NFTs and they're paying a shit ton. I think it'll eventually come around where like these physical things from the 90s or early 2000s become like some sort of collector's item. I think a Game Boy for sure is just something that will be scarce that people may want to play in the future. Who knows?
Yep.
My wife has so many Game Boys.
They do now. They're not cheap. Game Boys are not cheap right now.
Right. Yeah. So it's just funny, man. But yeah, with that, with gaming and what's going on, I mean, it's exciting with blockchain gaming and what's up. I mean, what are projects that you guys are looking forward to outside of like the Gala space or yeah.
Can you explain a little bit about? I know you've talked about it, but I haven't seen any videos. But is it Ledger City? Can you explain like what that is?
Oh, dude,
a little bit.
Would love to, Alex D. Would love to. I'm so hyped up for Ledger City. So basically, Ledger City is like a 3D visualizer of the XRP-L itself. So it's an alive game that, depending on the size of your account and how it fluctuates, that's how your building will be and the type of updates that you can do on it. And so far in the beta, it's like just really simple stuff what you can do in your building. But they eventually hope that you can like do missions, storylines, like really personalize your buildings, go on races and vehicles that you own, and like purchase for your, and travel to other buildings. Like,
is it like a Grand Theft Auto type of game, or is it just?
I mean, they showed this this trailer from the new Matrix game that's out on PS5, and that's like the graphics they're looking to achieve there down the line. So that is
Okay.
super
Oh,
ambitious.
Right, I saw that. I saw that trailer.
Right. So it's a super ambitious like type of graphics they're going for. I'm not expecting much off the get-go, but I think it's good being prepared. They're gonna have like a in-game token and an in-game NFT system, and the in-game tokens Ledger City coin. And so what I'm doing right now, since you can't really buy it, or it's not, I don't know if it's going to be listed on exchanges, but they just say that like self-custodial wallets will be able to get it. So things like Xumm, for example, or your Ledger Nano. But you can get this inter-game coin, Ledger City coin, purchase it with XRP or fiat when it's available. And so I'm saving some XRP on the side. So when I buy some XRP now or whatever, I'm trying to buy Ledger City coin for when it's coming out, because I think this.
So you haven't bought any, but you're getting ready.
Yeah, I'm getting ready, and then just doing these episodes now on the channel of like bringing together people who are excited about Ledger City, because I think XRP community and XRP army is going to be stoked about this the closer we get to the actual launch.
Yeah, it's like another genre inside a genre. It's really cool.
Yeah. So, and the way they're doing it is different from a lot of other games that I know of, and there could be a value creating mechanism here, like a play to earn aspect, eventually developed, and it's like it goes according to how the XRP ledger is going. So if it's expanding, it's going to expand a ton. You know, there's only going to be more and more XRP accounts that come online, right? But like the fact that it'll fluctuate that way is very interesting. And then I think it gives you like motive or incentive to want to hold your XRP because you want to own that private like digital land that you have.
So are you gonna show off your XRP by getting a huge ass building, or are you gonna get like a park bench? Because I feel like I'm gonna get a park bench.
Well, that's the thing is like if you have multiple accounts.
I don't want it. Go ahead.
So what, you know, I'll be transparent with y'all because I love the Blue Crew and you guys are awesome. But like what I want to do is just like show a smaller account when I'm doing live streams.
Smaller account. Okay.
You know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna have
You're
like.
Not gonna.
Yeah, keep it anonymous. You don't want.
Yeah.
You don't want to have your freaking your World Trade Center 1 building. Up in the,
oh, dude, I wish, man. But you know what I'm kind of curious to see is definitely the size of those buildings, man. Like imagine freaking Greg Kidd or Brad Garlinghouse's building, because like no matter what, if you have an XRP account, you're gonna have the building there no matter what. So they have no choice. Brad Garlinghouse can't say I can't have a building there. Greg Kidd said I can't. So like you will be able to see massive ass buildings in this game. We'll be like really seeing the quality of the XRP ledger in a 3D visualization. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
I mean, like.
No, I'm gonna get a park bench. I'm not gonna be showing my.
But what if there's like incentives where you need to have like a certain NFT, for example, like you need to save up to get like, you know, this is really superficial, but save up to get like a Lamborghini so you can win a race and it'll win you more LCC tokens or something, you know, like.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, but I hear you. Like a lot of people are like, "Well, I'm not going to be showing off. I'm not going to be showing off." It's like, yeah, don't show off. Don't show off on the live stream. But how are people going to know like what the size of your account is when you're just on your own and doing whatever? Unless you interact with people in Ledger City, which I don't know if that happens.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
It's going to be very interesting, man. Like it's just such early days, and I think it's something exciting. Like if you're excited about Gala or excited about Decentraland, or excited about like all these other metaverse NFT type of things that are happening, we're talking about the XRPL here, and like possibly the biggest in terms of the metaverse aspect of XRPL, because like it was given a grant, right?
So do you think this is possibly in because this sounds a lot like just real estate development? Is this the type of game that is testing that? You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I get you, man.
Because what is the actual game concept? Like, what's the plot of the game, Ledger City? Is there a plot? Are there objectives? Are there things you have to do to contribute? What's the...
Well, yeah, so they say down the line they're going to have missions and storylines that develop. So far, it just seems like you'll get like a very neutral character that you can just walk around and fly around the ledger and see all the different size buildings. And I'm assuming it's going to be like really generic at first, like the graphics will be somewhat bad, but pretty good still, like from the previews we've seen. But they're aspiring to get up to like where the Matrix graphics are right now in that game, right? So if we know that's their end goal and that's really where they want to be developing, it looks like a highly realistic type of game. And so it almost like reflects real life. Like there's somebody who already said they want to be running their freaking bagel business on Ledger City or something. Like you could, they say you can use it for educational things. You can use it for conferences. You can use it to teach, you know, like teach people
jobs,
business, actually have a business and run a business through it if you want to. They want you to like make your building or property reflect.
Could that possibly be because everybody's going to be using XRP?
Dude, exactly, right? And they delayed it. They've been postponing the release of this, and so I thought it was going to be on January 1st, but you're right. It's just funny that we have the launch of this 3D visualizer, because once that thing does launch, man, how is the XRP community and XRP army not going to be excited to see just a really cool visualizer to begin with, right? And then seeing the size of these buildings and being like, holy crap, I'm happy to be an XRP holder because I see fucking massive ass buildings on this ledger here, on this Ledger City. You know, it makes you know that there's like big money in the game, right?
Yeah.
So it could really draw some FOMO in of people going like, damn, there's actually some big bag holders of XRP, despite Ripple and SEC lawsuit, or maybe.
So will the metaverse? Do you think the metaverse? I'm just speculating here, but do you think the metaverse catalyst is what's going to bring this first pump to that 13 level mark? Is it the metaverse? You know?
Oh, I mean, dude, that would be crazy if it was Ledger City that just comes out of nowhere and is the one that.
Because it's been getting big, dude. Crazy, Joe Rogan has been exposed now to the metaverse and buying digital real estate, and it's
Tim Dillon. He interviewed Tim Dillon, right? And they were talking about
it really does look like this metaverse is definitely something that's drawing a lot of attention, without a doubt. We know the end game is the back end and what these regulators and central banks are, but you know, I think it's going to be both from the front end to the back end, and then they'll meet in the middle, right? Like metaverse will just be popping off, and then more institutions onboarding crypto, and they just meet happily in the middle, like eventually where, you know, you got EA releasing blockchain play-to-earn games, like centralized, but they're partnered up with the blockchain, so EA.
Wouldn't that be dope as fuck, dude? If you could be playing Madden and be like earning cash from playing Madden.
That's what that's what I want, man. I'd love Madden, man. That would be fun, dude. Like fucking kicking ass and then getting some money just for playing Madden. Wow.
Redbeard, I gotta get going.
Okay, Alex D. Appreciate you, bro.
All right, man.
Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Peace out.
Crew. Bye.
Shout out to Alex D Vlogs, awesome YouTuber as well. If you guys don't know of him, please check out his YouTube channel. And thanks to the 19 viewers, the 17 likes. You guys know how to YouTube and all that good stuff, man. I don't need to say all this jargon. What's up, Captain Redbeard? What are some cryptos you're looking forward to as well, man, outside of the God Almighty XRP?
Crow. I'm still looking at Crow.
Nice. Yeah, I'm going to pop up Crow while you're talking about it, or any other cryptos you talk about. I'm just going to search them up really quick.
Yeah, it could fluctuate.
So crypto.com,
the line that it's at. Yeah, I think it could come down a little bit more, but it's in a good buying spot for me. I just bought some more today. And then Tron has also been on my mind again. I really want to buy some more Tron. I think there's something there that a lot of people don't see.
You're right.
And a lot of it has to do behind the scenes. I talked about it with a few others, and the fact that he, quote unquote, stepped down to focus on other areas, but just being who he is and where he came from. And the fact that Vitalik Buterin noted that Binance, the native token, and Tron are the two most popular networks for companies to build on.
Right.
Yeah, that really spoke to me too. So I'm kind of at the point where I think Tron is going to be my next buy opportunity.
I think you're spot on with what you said with Tron there, man. Like just recently, I have it up on the live chat right here while we're talking. Justin Sun had a talk with Jeremy Allaire from Circle, right, on his YouTube channel, and behind Justin Sun is only Tron and BitTorrent, and he's wearing a Tron shirt. So despite him stepping down, he's still really, excited for the future of Tron, right? And yeah, I'm excited for it as well, man. It's been one that I love that how divisive it is. I just really like that it's a crypto that people either really love or really hate, and a lot of people think it's like a scam token. But
yeah, I don't know. I got dropped an NFT into my Tron wallet. It's an ape NFT. I've got several thousand tokens of it. And I don't know why. I don't know how.
Yeah.
I didn't sign up for anything. It just got dropped into my Tron wallet. So they're, and it's ape NFT. So it's, everybody knows what that is already. Yeah. And I just got it randomly out of nowhere. So, the fact that they're paired with, doing that, I'm super bullish on it.
And through this interview, I found an interesting tidbit of information. I found out Tron is actually running or compatible with the most stable coin pairs out of any other crypto in the space right now. So that was really very interesting to see that Tron has like the most connections with a ton and volume with a good variety of stable coins in the space. So there's definitely something going on with this project. I do think it's I think it's gonna soar past a quarter, man. I really think it'll catch a lot of people by surprise. I think it'll make young people pretty excited because, just kind of, it just seems like a young person's token that could really catch on, and some gaming stuff and NFTs, like you said.
And the thing that, I don't know, and I'm kind of getting outlandish on this one, but the whole entertainment-based thing, and that being China, and, Hollywood's got their fingers deep in China,
Right.
I don't know. It just kind of makes you take a double take. Right. But at the same time, like, I try to be optimistic about what you mentioned once before about Tron being that link between the US and China, and as far as blockchain goes and monetary policy. So I've kind of taken that into consideration as well when I think about Tron. So that's why I still think it's on my list.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
But that's where I made my first profits, were XRP, XLM, and Tron.
Yeah.
And VeChain.
Yeah, we're taking a look at Tron's chart here right now, just to see where it's at currently. We're gonna just do a really simple measure up here, and yeah, it's at a good retracement zone in the short term, at least on the 4 hour here. And long term, I think definitely this has some legs to it. I don't know. There's just a lot of these cryptos that are alternatives to Ethereum have been having their day, and it's just like kind of trying to catch on to them at the right time. Like, there's people out there who are like geniuses who had Cardano and then knew when to sell Cardano at around a good profit. Sell that Cardano.
I sold Cardano at $2.
Right, something like that. Exactly, that was brilliant. And then, some people who took profits in Cardano, selling it into Solana, riding that Solana wave up to 200, and then selling it out of Solana, going into, Avalanche, and then now it looks like the Atom ecosystem is starting to have its day. So Tron, I think, is going to be one of those alternatives that ends up having its day someday in the future. Obviously XLM and XRP, but we're talking more of like these smart contract type of like developer friendly type of platforms here that have fast transactions and are cheaper. So
yeah, Cosmos is doing some work, man. They just got crypto.com, their DeFi wallet, through crypto.org. And I like to, people don't mention that when they are promoting or shilling or, spreading information about crypto.com. Crypto.com and their DeFi wallet are operated under two separate companies. Crypto.org operates the decentralized finance wallet, and Crypto.com runs the Crypto.com exchange.
Right.
I just want to make that very clear because people seem to be very fucking confused about it, and it kind of pisses me off a little bit.
I agree with you, dude. It is really confusing to figure out the differences of why it's Crypto.org and Crypto.com and what's going on there. But at the end of the day, like you said, one's a centralized thing, the other one's trying to become some form of a hybrid centralized exchange, and then has like its native asset, the Crow, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
and
very
I
bullish
think
on Crow with you as well, by the way. That was a good shout out. I think
Chronos on the DeFi wallet is it's like their Spark token.
okay.
So Chronos, they're actually now Cosmos. You brought up Cosmos. This is what made me bring it up. Cosmos is now integrated for you to earn Chronos rewards by staking your Atom on the Chronos network.
Oh wow, I didn't. So
Through the decentralized finance wallet, the DeFi wallet.
That's beautiful.
The crypto.com wallet, which is crypto.org.
That's great, man. We're just seeing continued growth there, and with crypto.com being inter-blockchain communication enabled, maybe that's what it's allowing for Crow to just continue expanding in this way and taking advantage of Tendermint and what's going on there. Shout out to Channing Smithson here. He's saying, don't sleep on Strong. The CEO met with Ripple execs to discuss running Strong Block on the XRPL. All right, appreciate that, man. Yeah, definitely there's strong community behind both the XRP community and the Strong Block, and some that are intertwined.
But hey, man, I appreciate you sharing this link and letting me join in on the show, dude. I'm gonna hop off here and I'm gonna hang out with Patty and Chi-Town for a little bit.
Yeah, dude, for sure. I saw Patty was streaming as well, man. Shout out to his YouTube channel. But right on, dude. Much love, bro.
Yeah, dude. Peace out.
Okay, see you, Captain Redbeard. Thank you, man. So that was Captain Redbeard. He's got a YouTube channel. He's also under Crypto Stoic on Twitter. Check him out. Thanks for the 21 likes, the 20 viewers. You guys are amazing. Always good hanging out with the Blue Crew. And if anybody else wants to jump in and chat on this Friday night, here's the link. Jump in on the Jitsi. We're supporting AkashNet by using this open source project built on the AkashNet, and it's working out pretty smoothly. The tink that miss out on Bitcoin and never looked at crypto itself. So much people still don't know about crypto. Yep, exactly, man. Still a very, very small percentage, and we are the early pioneers here. Guys, welcome to a Friday night out here, hanging out with the Blue Crew. Let me know how the volume and everything is going. Hopefully it's a little bit better. Yeah, I think the volume should be just all right in terms of the music and everything. So let's get back to the charts here. We were looking at Tron's chart, and Crypto Stoic here calling out Tron, saying it looks pretty good. And I agree with him, man. Long term, short term. Long term, it's actually on the daily looking really good, having pivoted around the 78.6, coming back down, and then even a fib within the fib here, going from the low to the high, the recent high, and we're right around that 78.6 yet again. Could be a chance here for Tron to be respecting long-term support. And somebody in the chat was asking if TRX and Ripple or XRP, their charts are reflecting, right? I totally agree with you there on this part. We've said this in the past, and it's a little bit of a conspiracy, if you will. But I do believe that the price action of Tron is highly reflective of the price action of XRP for some reason. When XRP is at, for example, 70 cents, you'll see Tron around that same range. Sure, like right now, we got XRP at around 77 or so, and then TRX is 6.8, so it's not a direct link up, but it's still around that same close price range. And especially when you start zooming out and going back to the 2017 bull run that TRX had, right, where it went up to close to 30 cents from going 000, right? Massive gains for TRX. And now starting to show some signs of life here. But TRX, if you look at XRP's chart, they got kind of some similarities, right? For example, the peak for TRX was around 30 cents, and the peak for XRP was around $3, right? And then in this recent pump, the peak for TRX was around 17 cents, and that was the same with XRP, which was $1.75. So it's very interesting to keep, there might be something here, guys. Like, Ripple is kind of sneaky as hell. What if Ripple has all these, like, kind of double agents in the space? right? So then the central banks and regulators can just take over the whole space with all these connections that Ripple has. For example, Justin Sun used to work at Ripple, right? Now he's creating Tron. And what if Tron becomes a major factor in the crypto space as well? So then not only would you have XRP kind of dominating the crypto space, you'd also have TRX dominating. What if something like Global ID does become a massive identification type of thing for the crypto space and, digital payment space and, digital verification space, digital identity? And then we have Jed McCaleb going to create XLM, and what if XLM becomes a powerhouse of a crypto? So then that's already 3 cryptos alone that are connected to Ripple and XRP in some sort of shape or way that could possibly take a majority of the transaction volume in crypto. That's absurd. So I'm interested to see how this all plays out, because there could be this narrative where the central banks are just trying to have full-on control of this whole space, and what if they do it through these handful of cryptos? Not only just XRP, but it's like XRP, XLM. A lot of people bullish on XDC as well, but TRX, but the ones that have like kind of direct, and Ethereum, right, with Vitalik Buterin having tried to be an intern for Ripple, right? So it's like that Ripple has like these little seeds that spread out to become other crypto projects that could be powerhouses and then suck up a majority of the whole, future volume of crypto, because we've heard a lot of people say that they believe it's going to be like probably 5 to 10 cryptos that really end up taking a majority of the volume in the future, right? Big party when it's over for sure, PB. I can't wait for that lawsuit to be over as well, my man. Guys, thanks for the 19 viewers, the 23 likes. You guys are amazing. Shout out to the Blue Crew. Always good hanging out with y'all. So that's what we're looking at here with TRX. TRX not looking in a bad spot at all, and do or die time. Is it going to respect the long-term trend? Same thing with what it looks like with XRP when we go to its chart. XRP is a little bit ahead, though. XRP is a little bit ahead of TRX in terms of its progression, but look at that. Similar thing, bottom of the trend line. It's been going sideways and consolidating for a really, really long time. I'll try to go back to TRX really quick, just so you can kind of see how damn similar they are, right? They're both big, massive-ass triangles that have been consolidating for a really long-ass time. So if XRP ends up pivoting towards the upside, just don't be surprised if TRX does as well. Brennan saying double agents, freaking mind blown. Yeah, what if Ripple is that sneaky as hell where it's like, we're going to make it seem like we fired you, or like, that you just wanted to move on to greener pastures, but really you're creating these other blockchain projects that we could be interoperable with, and then just find a way to win the whole crypto space with all these multiple blockchains that are just cheaper, faster, better technology than Bitcoin and Ethereum. Or, maybe Ethereum's part of this game as well. Yep, exactly. Replacing a whole financial system certainly does take a lot of time, my man. But yeah, I thought it was very interesting seeing Jeremy Allaire interviewing Justin Sun just recently. This was released on January 6th, so a couple of days ago. Talking about Tron, right? Even though he's a diplomat now, you can see he's still a big Tron fanboy, right? He still believes in the Tron project. So it's going to be very interesting to see, where Tron ends up going. What's the future for TRX? But I've been accumulating, been participating in its DeFi. I believed in it for some time. It's just hard, like, really talking about it very often because there's not really many people who are fans of TRX. At least not yet, right? Old money is mad and scared. Exactly, dude. Well, old money, what type of old money are we talking about here? Are we talking about the central banks? Because central banks are not scared, my man. They got the end game, right? They're the ones with the last word, unfortunately. But old money, boomers, people who believe that you need to be invested in stocks only or precious metals only. I love precious metals, though, don't get me wrong, and I do like me some stocks. But crypto and these digital assets, the opportunities for digital assets that can have a major impact on the future of the financial system, future of gaming, game finance, and whatnot. All over the place. Healthcare, supply chain. It's just too good of an opportunity to say no to. right? The central banks are the regulators of their respective countries, and those regulators get to dictate monetary policy. And hence why Ripple XRP want to work within the system and working with regulators, educating regulators on the benefits of distributed ledger technology, in particular, the digital asset XRP. People think XRP is only meant for the banks, only meant for the institutions, only meant for these higher ups. That's what they want you to think, so you don't invest in it. They want you to think, well, what use do I have for XRP? Well, we're seeing other use cases definitely sprout for XRP, right? It's a good just digital asset to use for really fast payments, to send peer-to-peer, person-to-person. So already on that note, it's like very beneficial to us as people. It can allow us to make a payment really, really quick and settle it, right? And trust the security of it because of how good the blockchain for the XRPL is. And now imagine with businesses, right? Independent businesses, outside of central banks. Obviously, bank utility is a massive use case. Unlocking the dormant capital for the banking system is a huge use case and providing high liquidity. But it's liquidity for everybody as well. You're bringing the financial inclusion. You're bringing 2 billion of the unbanked into the financial ecosystem. This is huge. So XRP is a benefit for everybody. But most people will get the benefits of XRP through CBDCs. Through all of a sudden just being able to send USD faster and cheaper and more efficiently. Because by the time XRP is being used and that financial inclusion is happening and the masses are in this new globalized, digital financial system, XRP is already going to be a higher price. A majority would have already been left behind, and they're fighting for the scraps of CBDCs, right? And what if CBDCs are a finite supply as well? And if CBDCs are a finite supply, people will just be trying to accumulate CBDCs. And then XRP will just be used as this bridge asset. And whoever has XRP, hell, people can fight over drops. They can have just drops of XRP if they ever want to use it. But their CBDC will be able to do the same way. So just whoever has XRP or wants to use XRP, because of it being the most liquid asset, will be able to do so. XRP bank utility, type it in on Google. What are you talking about over here, PB? What's going on, man? What's going on? XRP bank utility. Just that. Built for enterprise use, XRP offers and payment providers a highly efficient, scalable, reliable liquidity option to service cross-border payments, right? Role of XRP to unleash those Nostro Vostro accounts. Without a doubt, my dude. Without a doubt. Shout out to the Blue Crew, by the way. You guys are amazing, man. Once again, I shared the link to Jitsi here if anybody wants to jump in. I'll give one more chance if anybody wants to jump in and hang out for a little bit longer talking about crypto. Hope you guys are having an awesome Friday night, Saturday morning, wherever you are. I hope it's going well. Thanks to any new subscribers. Thanks for the 23 likes, the 15 viewers. You guys are amazing. It shows XRP. Exactly, man. Well, we know Bank of America is part of the RippleNet steering committee, right? We know a lot of these banks are heavily connected with Ripple, but we're just not seeing anything happen in price. And that's where people think it has real, then it's not really doing anything. Because if it was doing something, the price would be different, right? That's the way a lot of people look at it. But we know it's mega mind games right here. Yeah, man. I might have to get some Tron at 69 cents right here. Looking like it could be ready to pivot right there. It's pretty prime opportunity. But that's just me. Once again, I'm not telling you guys what to do. I'm just getting excited on a live stream here. My lord, Ion just went to 13K, guys. Holy cow. 40% in the past 24 hours. Ion is destroying. I got to clock out for the night. I hope all of you are well, and peace be with you all. Shout out to SwitchPod, our first Blue Crew member of the night. That's awesome, man. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate the support, dude. All good. See you soon. Legendary in the house. I hope Sun has given up the light up shoes. Yeah, I hope so too, man. Yeah, it's some absurd stuff for sure. But anyways, guys, there's a lot of ways of making passive income in the crypto space. People have been taking advantage of DeFi. They've been taking advantage of play to earn. I'm a big fan of the DeFi aspect or staking. You know, I don't really have to be paying attention as much. I can just let my crypto start to roll and run, and then come back to it when I like, or cash out when I like, or trade when I like. But that's more my style. But definitely play to earn is going to be a bigger and bigger aspect. I definitely think it's going to take over, be one of the major narratives without a doubt that continues and grows throughout this year. People love this idea of play to earn, right? And especially with the youth that's just growing up on video games, they would love for their time to be spent, you know, getting paid as well while they're playing, right? In some way, shape, or form. Looking for more and more incentives to just continue being online, to continue using the internet. That's really the end game, is they just want us to keep being online. Whichever way they can keep doing that, the better. And metaverses are coming into play, play to earn's coming into play, DeFi, right? Having your finances, having everything happen on the internet. And interledger protocol being the underlayer. We will remember these days pre-internet of value. That is crazy to say, man. This is the pre-internet of value days. And we're already seeing the beginnings of the internet of value, but it's about to change significantly. We're talking about, you know, once the archaic system shifts over to digital, we're talking about machine-to-machine payments like we never seen before. AI payments. More than just what we're doing with human payments here, right? And the way that the digital records your human payments and knows how to advertise to your interest because you're spending your time on it. You're spending your money on it, right? Flare Finance is actually making a decent return already. Hell yeah, Legendary. Happy to hear, man. I got to give it a try. I've been slow to the roll with Flare Finance. I should jump on it. It's just a couple of hurdles that I have to jump through. I wish it was easier. I really wish it was easier. But it's okay. Flare feels like the spark, that rise of the Phoenix. I hear you, man. Things with, I mean, Songbird is an interesting thing too, right? Because it's part of that Flare ecosystem. And what if Songbird's the Phoenix? What if it's dumped to 13 cents? What if Songbird's our next solo success project, right? Where solo, we got lucky to call it at 10 cents. It soared to up to $5 plus. I think it was close to 6. I'm not sure. And then Songbird now going from 13 cents up to 20 cents. What if it starts going up to $1? Could be a great gain in the making right here, a future 10x, but we'll see. I think it's definitely a very undervalued crypto, considering the supply, considering the ambitions. I mean, it's not a super low supply by any means, but I definitely think Songbird future potential could be $1 plus, and it's at just a really tasty retracement zone. We like those cryptos around the 60 to 70% retracement areas. Sologenic, my lord, looking like it could be closer to a bottom right there as well at 88 cents. 81% retracement. That is very deadly right there. Shout out to the Blue Crew. Shout out to everybody tuning in. And shout out to the green wrenches out there, the green crew. By the way, Legendary, so I think we have most of the green wrenches present. Guys, I've upgraded the badge system, so the longer your supporters, your badge will change. It'll progress from a small little green, you know, child giant to becoming like a Hulk-esque type of green giant down the long run. So your badge will evolve the longer you're supporting, and there could be other benefits in the future. I haven't created those yet, haven't thought of them, but have been thinking of trying to make it like almost like a yield system for yourselves here by supporting the channel. So not only are you supporting me, somehow you get a return, not only in content, but we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. And then, of course, updated the emojis for the green members. So now you can actually rep your green giant with an actual green giant emoji. XRP really feels like the one. I mean, it's just so much work that's been put into it, man. Compared to all these other cryptos, the type of information we get exposed to in terms of Ripple and XRP, we've seen nothing else like it in the crypto space. I mean, you see some really interesting things with the Hedera hash graph. Don't get me wrong. Hbar we're super bullish on. We're holding our Hbar as well. But XRP has been around since 2012. It's an OG. It could be considered basically the second crypto ever created. And some people speculate it was actually the first because of the David Schwartz patent in 1988 for distributed ledger technology. But that being said, you know, once we go into this ISO 20022 compliant era of digital finance and a true internet of value, proof of work is not going to be efficient enough to really be running this new system. So something like consensus, something like proof of history, something like possibly proof of stake. We'll see how scalable it is down the line. You know, other alternative forms of consensus, Turing complete Algorand, for example, and what it's doing. You know, the Cosmos ecosystem. We'll see, because they provide faster transactions, cheaper transactions. Hell, Nano, XLM, you know, a bunch of other projects out there that just provide faster and cheaper transactions. And that's what these financial institutions want. And of course, security, KYC, AML, regulatory friendly, all that good stuff. And the one that's been spending the most time with regulators and educating regulators has been Ripple. $2 billion plus buys in the last 12 hours. Netherton Knights, that is a great share right there, my dude. Let me see. Yeah, the volume's kind of picked up for XRP. Are you telling me we're going to get our pivot here, man? Are you telling me we're getting our pivot? I really hope so, dude. That would be great. So SFIN might be a $1 million coin. That is insane, Legendary. That is absolutely insane. So SFIN is the YFIN, for example, right? SFIN is the new YFIN, right? It's like that governance token with like really limited supply that you just want to keep accumulating to get. Ripple's best advantage is its relationships it has developed. Wish I was a qualified investor, would buy their stock. Jim D, I mean, I think there's something like called Link2. I don't know if you've heard of Link2. Maybe you have, and you still can't be able to invest. I hear you, man. XRP is gonna blow at any moment. We certainly hope so, man. We've been very, you know, during this downtrend, a lot of people being really scared of what's going on, and you know, the FUD that happened a few days ago as well. But we're sticking true to it, man. We believe in our Gohan call. We believe that we got a pivot coming, and hopefully it can take us up to $1.13, somewhere around there. $1.10. I mean, all these indicators are lining up in the correct fashion, right? All these indicators are showing positive signs right here. So let's see what happens, man. Let's see if XRP is finally ready to just grow up and break out of this freaking long-ass consolidating trend. Can you share TradingView screen over last 12 hours, please? Yeah, sure. Let's check out the 12 hours. I mean, the daily looks great. 12-hour. Oh, you're showing we got a little bit of a bounce here. I mean, yeah. We've been showing that little buying volume that's been happening around this range, right? Zooming in. Let's see what happens, man. Bears and bulls fighting it out. Long term, it looks great, though. It's around that golden retrace zone if you go long term. Bottom to top, right there. 61.8, 78.6. It's already gone down to the 78.6 before and pivoted towards the upside. Dan the XRP, man. What is up, my dude? Thanks for the $9.99 donation. You're awesome, my man. Shout out to Dan the XRP, man. Thanks for the support to the Blue Crew, man. And the channel. OG Blue Crew, Dan the XRP, man. He's been hanging with us. Dang, that must have blasted some people's ears out there. That must have really blasted some people's ears right out there. I know it blasted mine. My earphones are hurting. But much love, Dan the XRP, man, dude. Thanks for the support. You guys are amazing, man. Blue Crew's just been showing more and more love every stream. You guys are amazing, and we're hanging out on a Friday night, talking crypto, hanging out with the Blue Crew. Alrighty, let me know how the volume of the music is, by the way. I'm not really aware of what level it sounds like for you guys, but I hope you're hearing a little bit of it. Keeping up the vibes here. So SGB well over 20 cents now, breaking through that 20-cent barrier. Let's see where SGB's chart is at. Even though it's such early days for SGB, we could try to gauge where it's going. Gotta bend my back in the other direction for a second. Alright, so we got a breakout. Now let's see what ends up happening here. Can we get past 22 cents? If we can get past 22 cents for SGB, it's probably a journey right back up to 41 cents here. Or 35. Actually, I would say 35. I'll be modest. Still a filthy good gain, though. Chris Larson even worked with David Schwartz back in 2005 or 2006, 2005. They helped create the open coin before naming change to XRPL. Yep, there you go, Channing Spinson. There you go. That's awesome to hear, man. Let's go back to the XRP chart here. Unbelievable, though. Can't wait for this one to blow for sure. I'm with y'all, man. I'm with the XRP community here. So many great things coming for the XRPL. Federated sidechain, smart contracts, you know, all its ecosystem partners like starting to do well as well. DevNode Productions releasing Ledger City. All these tokenized assets and community tokens that were released on the XRPL and Xumm Wallet, right? It's just a really exciting future that's ahead. For XRP, we certainly believe the future is bright. It is tough being an XRP holder, without a doubt, though. It is very tough. But the patience has paid off, right? People who bought when others were scared at 20 cents got to enjoy those hella good gains up to about $1.95. Right? And hopefully soon, people who are buying in here when a lot of people are scared, or who bought in here at 56, 55. You know, so far their patience has been rewarded, and hopefully it continues in that upward direction. We do have plots for, you know, downward side, but we do believe it would be a global catalyst driven downside. Everything else in the charts is indicating positive momentum for XRP here, right? Like there's so many, like, and different perspectives of TA as well. Like other people who have like different ways of doing TA are all kind of in agreement that XRP should be making a pivot towards the upside from here. So we'll see. We'll see if it finally does, or it just gets manipulated to the ground again. Yep, exactly, Netherton Knights. Without a doubt, highly manipulated, for sure. Yeah. I mean, it does feel like David Schwartz is definitely a crucial contributor to the Bitcoin. I mean, if you really look into the history of both Stefan Thomas, remember, guys, people underestimate how awesome Stefan Thomas is in the Ripple community. The guy was the first CTO for it, or no, not the first CTO, but before David Schwartz took over as CTO, he was the CTO. He went over to create Interledger Protocol. And he had to leave Ripple because they thought Interledger Protocol should be something completely separate from Ripple. So him and Evan Schwartz and Ben Sherifin create the Interledger Protocol, and we're seeing how tremendous the effects of the Interledger Protocol are. But this guy was a youngin' compared to somebody who was like a veteran, like a David Schwartz. He was like working under the CTO of Stefan Thomas. And Stefan Thomas is really the reason Bitcoin even became popular. He released a video that went viral, brought awareness to Bitcoin to a lot of people, and then really started the whole fervor of this market. He was an early Bitcoin developer. He created the JavaScript implementation of Bitcoin. He had to do a re-implementation of Bitcoin. David Schwartz had to do a re-implementation of Bitcoin. So these guys know Bitcoin inside and out. We're talking about early, super early days Bitcoin developers, and they saw a dead end. They moved to the XRP ledger, created consensus. Arthur Berter was part of that as well. So was Warren Paul Anderson, right? So it's very crazy to see, you know, what they're building here with the XRPL. And the dude has a ton of lost BTC he doesn't blink at. Exactly, XRP OG. He's like, he laughs at the amount of BTC. Like, he kind of cringes a bit, like that he can't remember the password, but it's not like he's pulling his hairs out, though, either. He's, like, super chill about it. Like, the most chill dude. And he probably has a ton of BTC on there, right? But he's, like, chilling. He's like, yeah, I got a ton of BTC anyways outside of that ledger, and I got a ton of probably a lot of other things, right? The guy's probably made a really, really good future for himself. And I'm sure with XRP success, it'll just be even sweeter. I'm sure generations of the Thomases will be just fine. The dude was like a prodigy, man. Stefan Thomas had his own business at like 14 years old, you know? Very crazy. I believe 99% of XRP accumulation is done, and we are one decision away from Moon. Another 10 nights. That sounds awesome, my dude. Guys, thanks for the 18 viewers, the 24 likes. Shout out to the Blue Crew. What a hell of a late night DLT. So happy to be sharing this with y'all. And so happy to be having an awesome stream with y'all, man. Thank you guys so much. Songbird soaring. Songbird's up to 24,502. Ion has been exploding and went up to 13K just recently. BTR just keeps soaring as well. We're getting some awesome relief rallies in the bubbles, right? In the micro caps. Now let's start seeing how it affects the major cap cryptos down the line. BTC, XRP, Ethereum, XLM. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for tuning in, but damn, some exciting times, man. I'm just starting to get a little fatigued. I wish I could stay on longer, though, because it looks like we're getting some really good price action tonight. Like on a Friday night. This is awesome to see this type of price action. 24 hours has been nuts for PAC, apparently. And then Iris Token, Songbird, BTR. Really awesome, man. But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Shout out to the Blue Crew. Shout out to the Green Giants. Shout out to Dan, the XRP man. Thanks for the support, my dude. You guys are amazing, man. Always good hanging out with the Blue Crew. And appreciate you guys so much. Always grateful. Thanks for Captain Redbeard stepping on by. And thanks for Alex D Vlogs stepping on by. How's the cinematography going? GDLT. It's a grind as well, man. And I've been doing camera assistant work as well. So just working all around, dude. And doing the crypto thing as well. Appreciate that. Another 10 nights. Thanks for the question. And pump the price of XRP endless. Yeah, I hear you, PMB. Thanks so much, man. Shout out to all of y'all. Thanks for the support. Much love, Blue Crew. Thank you, BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto community, Blue Crew, and all the communities out there. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright. I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep the eye of the tiger, y'all. Here, let me wave to y'all. Adios.